Good morning. It is the 18th of October today, and I just dropped off my application, cover letter, and resume at Ace. I was able to talk with the store manager, Justin, and he wants me to come in for an interview tomorrow after I'm done with work. Hopefully, hopefully things go good for me, and I get this new job. I'm so excited, and I feel great about being able to drop off an application. I suppose today I should let my boss know that I put in an application. I guess. I don't know if I should today or not, honestly. Maybe I should wait till I get hired and tell him he's got 2 weeks left of me and that's it. I don't know. It's really hard to say for sure what I should do because I don't know. He needs me, that's why. It's weird. He's gonna feel lost and kind of screwed without me. But sorry to say, that's not my problem. I've been his problem for too long now. It's time to move on. Anyway, gonna go do some stuff in the gas station and then head to work. It's a little early. It's 7:47 still. So I probably won't leave town until like 8 o'clock, but feeling good today. Have a good rest of your day, me from the future. Me and Pizza, we go together like Shaggy and Scooby. God, if I could marry Pizza, I probably would. Because I know Pizza never lets me down. Doesn't care how I act, how I look, how I smell, how I treat it. Pizza doesn't care how I treat it. Pizza just exists and accepts its existence. This is cold pizza from yesterday. And my God, this cold pizza is just about as good as the warm stuff. I had a dream last night and I woke up just drenched in sweat. So I was at my grandpa's house and there were three black bears on a trailer, like in a cage, kind of. Um, there was a big one and two small ones, and I think they were in a cage. I'm pretty sure they were. But so I was like kind of walking up close near them, and then all of a sudden I see a giant brown bear, a just humongous, and my dad and my brother were over near it, and they like started like walking my way, and then the bear gets up on the trailer, and my brother was like leaning like back against the wall, and the bear reaches out and like just barely like touches his chest, kind of like almost scratches it, but just is touching him. And then everyone's like freaking out and like like I think the bear was between us and the door that we were trying to get into. And so like we were trying to like slowly sneak by the bear. And cuz we were like, yeah, if we get inside it'll just leave eventually, right? Like it'll just leave. And then yeah. So slowly we all like walked inside and I don't know, that's where it ended. Every single clip I start by wiping my face, I just realized. um I am about to edit this video and go to bed. I guess it's only like 8:30, but um before I do that, I just want to talk about a couple of podcasts I've been listening to. First, the most important one I think that I listen to is called The President's Daily Brief by Mike Baker. He just puts together like a 15-minute podcast every weekday, and it's like supposed to be like a summation of what the president might hear, like a quick brief. Um, Love that podcast. It's always about politics and stuff. Um, Second one is obviously the most famous podcast in the world, the Joe Rogan Experience. Love that one. It gets a bit repetitive though sometimes, which I'm starting to not like quite as much. Another one that one of my friends Ryan just put me on. He put me on Andrew Huberman's podcast. I can't remember the name of it, but Andrew Huberman has been on Joe Rogan's podcast too, and it's really science based. It seems like I just started listening to this one, and the one I listened today is kind of about like emotions and scientifically like what emotions are. It's really interesting that the woman who was on the podcast was really smart, and she was challenging Andrew Huberman's questions like throughout the whole time, which was really cool. Another podcast that I listen to right now, at least, is called Jordan is My Lawyer. She puts together like, I guess it's a political podcast as well. She put two podcasts together in the last week or so about the Israel and Gaza and Hamas war or whatever. And it's really informative, and it's not really biased as far as I can tell. Like, she doesn't put opinions out. She really just shares like, this is what Hamas says about Israel. This is what Israel says about Hamas. And like, it goes back into the history of like where their conflict is coming from and why. I honestly don't care. I just found it interesting. Anyway, stay strong. Don't drink. Don't smoke. You got this. Good night.